Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So here is another quick project that you can do to up your game to the next level to start earning more money at blacksmithing. So this is like a $65 tulip. I've sold these for quite a few years now and they are fairly profitable. Now I do buy laser cut blanks. I just happened to be out of them, so I had to plasma cut my own blank. This can be done as well with a cutoff wheel on an angle grinder, and you can have the same effect. The metal thickness is 1/8 inch or 3 mil. And essentially we are going to texture this just like you would most rose blanks or anything else that you would do for a flower. And while that's heating up, we're going to draw a tenon on the stem. Since I've got the gas forge running, I like to use it to its full capacity with as many pieces of steel as I can in it. This just keeps it more efficient as we go. So just drawing out the stem. I'm mainly doing this for the camera, otherwise I would have done it on the power hammer. But I just wanted to show you can do them by hand. I've done them by hand for quite a few years now. And they really don't take that long. These sped up sections are in 10x speed, just so you can kind of get an idea of it, what it should take. And there's that portion done. And now we'll finish drawing out our stem. Now one thing to keep in mind, the texturing is actually going to become the outside of the bloom. So we don't need to texture the inside of the bloom, as that will be hidden. So yeah, pretty much just draw out this stock. This was 1/2 inch thick material and or 12 mil. And it was round. I should say it was round. And I'm essentially drawing it down to 3/8 round, or 9 millimeter, or 9.5. Now, I like to leave the stem pretty heavy and chunky, and a lot of forging texture to it. Of course, we're just using the monkey tool to give our area there a good seat in order to, when the bloom sits, it sits nice and flush. Now we're going to use the actual tenon that we've formed to kind of drift open the hole in the bloom. The bloom is cold and the stem is at about a black heat, so this way it kind of smooths off as it fits into the flower. And there's my dropping of things. Couldn't find a way of editing that out. After you get that on, all you're going to do is go ahead and peen over the head of that tenon. That tenon should be about 1.5 times. Or essentially, I go about at least 1.5 times of the diameter of the tenon in length above the joint to be tenoned down. This produces a good size head here, and we definitely need it because you're going to be doing a lot of forming on here after this is done. So now I'm going to use what would be the step on an English pattern anvil, but it's just the corner of the horn in the body of the anvil as kind of a V-swedge. Obviously you can make a V-swedge for doing this, and that would be very handy. And it's essentially just closing the bloom from here. It's a very simple process. You just want to take and get it to curl and then close them up. This is a fun little forging exercise to try to take and get them all nice and tightly together. But as you can see, it can come along very nicely and look very pretty. So after this, I'm going to go ahead and even up all the colors on this tulip. Now I've went ahead and already wire wheeled this whole thing, and now I'm just taking it up to a cherry heat just to blacken the whole stem and the petals, and then I'm going to brass brush highlight them. And with a good coat of paint, this is going to look really nice, as that paint will naturally darken the steel, and it will also really make the brass brushing pop. That's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I hope this helps everybody out there start making more money as a blacksmith. God bless you all, and like I always say, we'll catch you on the next one.